You know what?
Time's up.
Time's up. How about the desert?
I was gonna, you know what? I was gonna say the coast, and I would have been right on the ballpark. This is the power bracelet spot near start. And good news, this is a non-mirrored overworld.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Absolutely.
Although I will argue that a mirrored overworld is probably not as bad as having all second quest dungeons.
Well, we'll see about that when we find some levels, as we find nothing of value in the cave near start. It's just a money-making game.
Yeah. So right now, both racers are going to be heading over to the Armos item in the Vanilla Blue Ring Shop Cave.
Yep, we find our first money, and it's 31 rupees, so it's above the vanilla, but it's a little bit below the mean. You want to generally see a secret of medium 32.33, so it is above the vanilla, but I'd like to see that medium be higher.
Oh, we got 37 bombs. That's not what you want to see.
Not at all.
No, that is going to make the excavation a little bit more difficult because it's going to be a little bit more taxing on their money resources. And since we don't know which dungeons we're going to have, you know, if we do have a mixed dungeons, you know, 1 to 6 being second quest, then we're going to have a potential of 2 bait blocks.
We're going to go ahead and buy some bombs for 37 rupees. We find that the key is 70 rupees. TruantGamer finds his third medium, yeah. Xarnax down to his last half a heart, and he's got to be careful. Those Lionels are after him, and he gets through that screen. Here comes some more Lionels, though. When we have Darknuts in the overworld as well. Truant getting to that fairy fountain, so getting all of his health back, but Xarnax still looking at half a heart. He's going to try it. He's going to try to get to that Armo statue. He'll have a chance with these Octoroks. If he finds a staircase, he's going to try and get in if he possibly can. No, he's going to back out. TruantGamer going to Vanilla level 3, and we find, hey, the candle! Free!
Yes, we got our free candle.
Oh, and Xarnax42
can't quite make it.
Fast. That's too bad. Yeah, he should have just... He was trying to move down quickly, but unfortunately the fast Armos got him.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Armos, is that whether it spawns slow or fast is completely random.
Yep, and TruantGamer first to find a dungeon. We have level 8, and what are we looking at? This looks like second quest.
Oh no. Well,
not sure. Oh, we got Wizrobes.
Oh, this is a terrible dungeon so far.
Yeah, I'm not 100% if this is second quest.
Actually, no, I'm starting to think it's first quest, because if I remember correctly...
Yes.
Yeah, it's gotta be first quest, because if it was up on the top row, that'd be second, because I believe the spiral goes along the top row with level 8.
Yeah, it's single. It's a single line, so this is first
single
quest.
line, yeah. So the top of the spiral is at the top of the screen for level 8, and the bottom of the spiral is the bottom-most row in level 7.
As I like to say, everybody, I am the world's worst player when it comes to name that level. I just play the game. I don't pay attention to the maps. And TruantGamer, unfortunately, very little chance of getting by those blue Wizrobes. I mean, 3 hearts is just not enough. If you're losing 2 hearts every time you either get bopped by their body or get hit by their Wizrobe beam. So to get to that staircase, you have to have a perfect pattern, and that's just hard to do. I mean, unless you can clip through, and of course you can't. It's hard to clip through without a sword.
Well, you're
going to have a hard time.
Well, you can't really clip through anyway because there's nowhere to clip.
Well, TruantGamer's going to try. Xarnax42 continuing his exploration, finds a door repair penalty that's going to cost him some money.
Truant manages to get to the top here. Can he do it? No. Oh, wait, maybe. Ooh, can he?
Come on, he's got it! What do we have here? Oh, the wand!
Oh, my goodness.
Are you serious? You have to get through that screen to get the wand? How rude.
Buckle in, folks. We've got a seed for you.
Wow, TruantGamer. Wow.
We already got a level 9 sighting here on Xarnax's side.
I know we're only
silvers.
That means the ladder is required, which kind of is no surprise because, again, we're trying to get all 8 Triforce pieces to get to level 9. So the fact that ladder is required to get the silver arrows, no surprise.
Now the question is where is that ladder?
Yeah, that ladder could be anywhere, but I'm going to tell you what, we're 5 minutes in. The fact that that wand is that heavily guarded.
But it's so close to the entrance, though. That's the kicker.
I know, it's so close to the entrance. So if Xarnax42 finds it later, he'll be all right. But finding the wand less than 5 minutes in, TruantGamer already with a leg up as Xarnax finding level 3. Yeah, ladder could potentially be in level 9 if the rest of the seed is not ladder blocked, which, again, a long shot to be sure, but I've seen stranger things happen.
I believe that... Actually, no, I don't think... Well, here's level 7, our favorite level. Yeah, starting all the way in that upper corner there. Probably a good indication that we are definitely first quests, at least for the second, the second half of the levels.
Now, 1 through 6 is what we're looking for next.
Yeah. Now, we saw level 3.
As TruantGamer finds what is probably the magical sword variety of the bombs there. And if that's the case, he ain't coming back. You need 10 to 14 hearts just to even think about picking him up. But TruantGamer finds the book, so now he can understand what all the Hylians say, but at the cost of the hindrance of the wand. Because when the wand beam makes contact with enemies or walls, it's going to burst into flames. And hello! Laws approved secret, 133 for the large. TruantGamer, this is a big money seed.
That is definitely good to see.
Oh, absolutely. So, Xarnax in 33 rooms of pure chaos. We'll see how much exploration he'll be able to do. He's got to be careful of his counterpart, those Stalfos that shoot, that they take away 2 hearts. Now, interesting that he's playing as a green Stalfos, or it almost looks like a ninja. And our door per penalty is 21 rupees. And our expensive bait is 89 rupees.
Not too bad.
Interesting that, because it does look like he is a Stalfos, yet we see Stalfos. So interesting that we didn't see Lynx replace those Stalfos.
So here is level 3. We can go up or down. There's a staircase. Wait, yeah, staircase level 3.
Second quest. Second quest.
No. Oh no.
So 1 through 6 are second quests, which means there's going to be 2 items in level 4 and just 1 item in level 1.
That also means that there's going to be a floor drop here, and that confirms it. We are second quest, because that is a bait block. That is also a not required bait block.
Exactly right.
No, you can't bomb down from here. You've got to use that key to go right. And that could possibly be a drop room. I think.
Yes, you are correct about that. Unfortunately, TruantGamer taking a death in the dead woods, so back to start he goes. Level 3 second quest is the smallest dungeon of all the dungeons in the game. There's only 11 rooms. There's the transport staircase, no walk-through walls. Of course, we already saw the bait block. But yeah, there is a room that's going to have a floor drop, and chances are he's either going to need a key or he's going to need some kind of offense as Xarnax42 leaves level 3.
Yeah, we saw that we saw the likes there in that room. And, likes without any means of defending yourself is pretty much an up A.
Oh,
now,
absolutely.
When TruantGamer gets there, TruantGamer's not going to have a problem at all finishing off that room.
Of course, he still has to be careful that he doesn't get swallowed up by likes.
Now, here's a potential room here. That reminds me, I should probably be doing a little bit of tracking.
Here comes some hints. Manhandler threatens with the ladder. Oh! Level 3 has the ladder! Goma creeps with the rafts. We now know that the raft is in level 6 for 48 rupees. Gliok returns with the wand, which is old news for TruantGamer. So, some big hints there, especially that ladder. cheap blue candle there for Xarnax, so go ahead and purchase that for 44 rupees. But we do have a 12.5% markup on the wood arrows, up from its 80 rupee price to 90. And that's a pretty good small secret.
Yeah, I'd say that's good.
So yeah, everything well above average. So yeah, definitely a big money seed.
Yep.
TruantGamer going to burn this bush, going to find some more money. He's taking a chance. Good thing that was not one of the other two large secrets. That takes TruantGamer up to 230 rupees. You don't want to be leaving 100 rupees on the table.
So here's a question for you. You saw what level 8. You saw what level 8 has. Do you buy a blue ring?
Oh, absolutely. You buy
My brother
a blue
has a heart
ring.
container. The armo or the white sword item is a heart container.
All right, so that is good to know. And by the way, Xarnax42 found the letter. It was behind Vanilla Level 5's location, and he decided not to pick it up. And unfortunately, before he can go into that waterfall, Xarnax gets picked off, so back to start he goes again.
Ouch.
Yeah, Xarnax has had a couple of unfortunate close calls go against him early on in this race. That happened in the Armo statue, and then it happened again at the waterfall. Looks like Truant's going to make the play to level 1. Xarnax finding a secret. He finds a medium for 31 rupees. Truant getting a nice bomb drop there from the blue Octorox. Getting lucky on the globals there. Here comes a blue Lionel, just a single one, luckily, and he takes it down no problem. Behind Vanilla level 1, we have the door repair penalty.
Just a whammy.
Yep, a whammy is going to cost him 21 rupees, down to 210. 9 door repair penalties. We are dealing with a mixed overworld. If we were dealing with a second quest overworld, there'd be 10 door repair penalties and just the 1 large secret and 6 small secrets.
Hey, we found her any roads.
Let's find out where they take us. Ooh, one down south to start.
That's actually really nice.
Oh, that is very nice. You take a death, you can go right there, and if you know how to do the clip, you don't even need the power bracelet. But chat,
Also,
you know what to do about that. Ooh,
look at that. Death Mountain.
That's nice. What about the last one? One screen next door. I'll tell you what, good any roads? Wait a minute. That's the other side. That's actually a good warp because it's even though it's one screen next door, technically it's not one screen next door. It's like one side of Death Mountain and the other side of Death Mountain. So you know what? Solid B plus any roads.
Who would make them an A plus any roads? Like all four corners of the map?
Four corners of the map is usually what constitutes an A plus, but one at start, yeah, that's a solid B plus in my book. Maybe even an A minus.
I'd actually give it an A minus because you can get to Death Mountain you can get to the furthest corners of Hyrule by doing an up A. And we got a level 6 here on TruantGamer's side.
Yep, and again, we know that the raft is the item there because he had purchased that hit. It could very well be here, but there are 2 sets of transport staircases in second quest level 6. Only one. And he finds it right away! What luck there for TruantGamer as Xarnax finds his large secret to give him a whopping 143 rupees. He's about to get his book. Or is he? He sees it. I think he's going to go after it. Yep.
Yeah, at this point, the hints are worth the hassle. Plus, Xarnax doesn't have that wand yet. He's going to get that information. Aquamentus awaits with the bow. Oh, that's... Fred!
Well, sort of. Remember, we're dealing with a second quest level 1. There is no bow in second quest level 1. I believe that's in level 5, if I remember correctly, in second quest. There is Lord Banana, but no bow in second quest level 1.
But second quest level 1 is only going to have, and that all but confirms it. Yeah, second quest level 1 is only going to have that one floor drop item. So, but level 4 is going to be the big one because it's going to have 2 items in the staircase.
So very interesting as Xarnax finds a medium secret behind. Now there's a Fred if I've ever seen one, because there's normally a medium secret in second quest behind that spot.
Now, seeing as how we are in second quest, this could be a potential room, and it is, yes.
Yep, that's going to be. That will be one of the 2 sets of transport staircases. And TruantGamer changes his mind. He's going to try to bomb to the south. Yeah, he's going to skip it for the time being. Oh, and he
we got
probably
the
shouldn't
bunnies.
have. Can't be petting the bunnies, TruantGamer. Back to start you go. You take away 2 hearts every time you get hit.
And we have not run into any heart containers yet, so low health seed at the moment.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes in. We haven't seen any bonus caves. We've seen a heart container as the white sword item, but that's it.
Oh, shoot.
Yep. We'll see if TruantGamer is able to bomb or walk north. He's able to bomb, as we have a magic shield purchase for Xarnax42, and that is a classic purchase for him. Xarnax42 has definitely made it known that he is a fan of the magic shield, and it has definitely saved his bacon in a few races. What the magical shield does is it protects you from Wizro beams, Lionel sword beams, which, by the way, the Stelphos in Second Quest also shoot those same beams. Also, the Zola fireballs, turret statue fireballs. But of course, there's the Triforce in that funny-looking H-mote room that TruantGamer is going to pick up. So he's done with level 6. That's his first Triforce.
That was a nice
match.
level 6, too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, level 6 has 22 rooms, so it's it's a moderate-sized dungeon. It has the 2 sets of transport staircases. So yeah, pretty efficient level 6 there for TruantGamer. Of course, you do have to be careful about likes in regards to that magical shield, because if you get swallowed up by one, you're not going to break out of it fast enough. You're going to lose that shield.
Yep, that's why they're called likes, because they like magic shields.
Looks like Xarnax is going to get his fill on bombs, and TruantGamer taking an overworld death. Back to start.
That's not a costly death at all, though.
Not as costly as it usually is, because TruantGamer can just clip through this and make his way back to Death Mountain quickly, as he just did right there successfully. And here's some more money for Xarnax. That's a small secret for 15.
Not terrible.
Yeah. Again, we're dealing with big money. We've got 15, 31, and I believe it was 133.
Yeah, it looks like Xarnax is getting a can. Oh, Xarnax already has a candle.
Yeah, he had purchased that 44 rupee candle in the northeastern section of Hyrule earlier.
Yeah, that's right. It's TruantGamer that has the candle first. Let me mark that off.
It looks like Xarnax was able to find the ladder in level 3. Remember, that was the floor drop, and of course, level 3 or floor drops always seem to elude me. I'm guessing that the ladder probably dropped on Xarnax's feet. Now he's about to discover.
Xarnax has a ladder in his inventory?
Yeah, he does.
Wow, okay, I did not see that at all.
Like I said, floor drop items tend to be camouflaged. And Xarnax42 going to leave level 8 for the time being, so he's going to lose out on the wand. I mean, he does have the magical shield, but again, if the beams hit you from the side or from behind, that magical shield's not going to do you any good.
Also was informed that Xarnax had also picked up the silver arrows. And here we got a hint shop.
Here's the other hint shop. We have the
power bracelet.
So that's the second item in level 8. What else do we have?
Thank goodness it's not the red ring.
Step over the water, reach the bow.
Oh.
This ladder's required to get both the bow and the silver arrow. So we have a ladder blocked level 1. Now Truant has those same hints.
But we're also going to find out what the other hint is as well, because Truant will be able to avoid that.
And so will Xarnax, says he's going to retry and get his money back. So for 29 rupees, dig darker gazes with the boomerang, so we know not to explore level 5.
And TruantGamer is going to retry to get their money back.
Yep, Xarnax retries. He now knows that the wooden boomerang, all hail, is in level 5. I mean, if they found level 5 first, and first thing they come across is the wooden boomerang, yeah, you're going to pick it up, but in Truant's case...
Oh, there's
all we got to do, as Jiggly
commentator's curse.
All we got to do is talk about something, and the situation presents itself.
Oh no, it's got whiz robes.
Of course it's got whiz robes. And we know we're going to have whiz robes in level 9. That is, by the way, a given with these flags. That is a setting that is not turned on, or turned on if you want to say whiz robes restricted to level 9. Well, guess what? They're staying in level 9, so that means at least 3 dungeons have whiz robes, because we already saw them in 8. We see them in 5. We're going to see them in 9.
And of course, neither of these racers ever really want to see whiz-ups. There's a heart container for TruantGamer.
Just over 20 minutes in, we finally find our first heart container, so there's a 1 in 3 chance TruantGamer can get another heart.
You know what? I'd rather have low health seed than a, really difficult to find item in Triforce seed.
Xarnax finding level 6 now here in Death Mountain. He'll find the raft right here.
Now, we don't know if that raft is required or not.
There's a few levels we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen level 2, haven't seen level 4 yet. And we haven't seen level 1 either. Xarnax will go ahead and pick up this raft.
Here's a potential item or transport staircase room.
Yep, that's correct. We have second quest rooms in play, and this diagonal room here is definitely in play for a potential push block. And if that's the case, it could very well be the boomerang, and Xarnax finds the take any roads now. He's going to go back to Death Mountain.
Well, fortunately, we don't need to take the item in this dungeon because, ouch, that's a nasty room right there.
Let's hope it's not required. Xarnax finding a key shop, but doesn't have enough money. That's the expensive key shop. We already saw the cheaper one earlier. That was 70 rupees. 96 for that key.
Ooh.
We find our cheap bait shop, which unfortunately has a 10% markup at 66 rupees. Blue ring is 237, which could be in play for TruantGamer.
Yeah, but you know what? I would say that it would probably be a much better investment to buy keys at this point, considering that we've got like the key bonanza levels are not in play in this seed.
Yeah, level 2 is typically the key bonanza level in second quest, and we find that that's a transport staircase that doesn't lead to much pleasant things, and TruantGamer's out of level 5. Those red bubbles, by the way, will invert your controls, but that is going to be changing when we get to the Elite 8. There's actually, believe it or not, a 1 in 3 chance that those red bubbles will do absolutely nothing, because there is 3 different settings potentially for red bubbles at that point. One is taking away your sword, which of course is pointless in a swordless tournament. One, of course, is inverting your controls again, and the other I've yet to see slows down Link.
Oh yeah, that one's particularly nasty.
Have you seen that one before?
I don't know if I've actually seen it before, but it makes it like it's like you're walking on the ladders, but all the time.
And TruantGamer finding level 4, so we're down to just 2 levels left. It's 1 and 2.
There's Zelda's room.
And it looks like she was abducted by Aquamentus.
Yeah, why not? Aquamentus needs to earn its keep.
To answer a question in chat, the red bubble, whatever the red bubble does in that particular seed is what all red bubbles will do. So it's 1 of 3, and it's always going to be that particular one for the entire match.
What do you mean it's not possible to have red bubbles act differently depending on which dungeon you're in?
I'd like to see that.
Uh-oh.
But I don't think Fred has implemented that yet. But then again, I really haven't seen a slowdown before by getting hit by red bubbles, so that's something we'd have to find out later. Now, that was the transport staircase in level 4. This is going to be one of the 2 items here in level 4 for TruantGamer, guaranteed. We have the recorder, the Olive Garden breadstick.
And recorder, of course, has a lot of power in this particular seed because, we have a potential of up to 10 recorder spots.
Yep, that's right. Up to 10 recorder spots in mixed overworld. So if levels 1 and or 2 are blocked, then TruantGamer is going to have another leg up on Xarnax as he walks through that wall and finds the turnstile room.
And not a friendly turnstile either.
No, not at all, but a nice block clip there. He'll be able to proceed to the west as he finds some blue gorillas. But, oh! Potassium to the face! Ah, that is not pleasant. You lose 1 heart every time you get hit by boomerangs, regardless of the gorilla color. It's a full heart of damage by touching the blue gorilla's body. And there's our first take any cave. Xarnax going to pick up the heart container here.
And TruantGamer forgetting that Zelda's room is up there.
Yep. Orange gorilla's bodies only do half a heart of damage, as we find behind the ladder spot. It's the Cross the River Casino.
Alright, everybody, name that tune.
So that's what Xarnax lost out on when he got picked off the first time at the waterfall, was a bonus cave. He'll pick up another heart container. He's up to 5 max. 2 in 3 chance he can get another heart container if he goes back for it.
Meanwhile, TruantGamer getting the map out of level 4.
And
there's another dig dogger.
And it looks like we have some answers regarding the recorder tune, where some people are saying it is the Final Fantasy II battle theme. And one of the things I like to say to some of my friends is, if you don't know the name of that tune, when in doubt, just guess any Super Nintendo RPG. And that definitely is a Super Nintendo RPG. Because by Final Fantasy II, I assume Final Fantasy II, the US version, as opposed to Final Fantasy II, the Japanese version, which would, by the way, be Final Fantasy IV. Get confused on that one. And
meanwhile, here, it looks like we found our second item.
Yep, this is going to be our second item here, and we have...
Oh, it's the red candle.
That's a nice item to find. It probably would have been a little nicer to find a bit earlier, but TruantGamer will go ahead and pick that up. With the red candle, you can fire that candle as many times on the screen as you want, up to 2 shots on the screen at the same time. With the blue candle, you could only fire it once. If you wanted to use it again, gotta go to another screen.
Now, of course, that red candle is made somewhat redundant by the combination of the book and the wand. However, at least, it's... Well, the candle's good at close range because it can hit multiple times. I mean, so can the wand, but sometimes the wand has a nasty habit of projecting the enemies all the way across the screen, which is something you kind of don't really want to have, the knockback.
And Monocle Rock is a blank, as TruantGamer now looking for the Triforce, but that's going to be easier said than done, because level 4 is the second biggest dungeon in Second Quest apart from level 9. It's got 30 rooms.
Yeah. Also of note, too, those the empty space in the middle of the D are 2 rooms.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yep, you have 3 rows, 3 columns of 8, and then the 4th column of 6. That's how you get your 30 rooms.
Well, I'm mentioning that because I don't know... Oh, there we go. There's one in there anyway, so... I was worried Truant wasn't going to try, but TruantGamer is a great enough player, probably knows Second Quest very well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I know that sometimes when folks race, and, Truant getting grabbed by the Wallmasters.
Tough break there, so back to start he goes.
Yeah, I know some of the racers sometimes don't always remember exactly what you can and can't do in Second Quest. Yeah, where is that Triforce piece?
Could be anywhere. Without the compass, that's you might have to clear every single room.
But fortunately, in this level here, I mean, yeah, we've got lots of bubbles and whatnot, but as bad as they are, I think it's a lot better than having Wizrobes, because Wizrobes are only going to be felled by the bombs.
Yep, as I like to say, Jiggly Saint, when it comes to Wizrobes, nah, 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 you can't touch me. The only way you can touch him was with bombs. There's level 2. Oh, and there's the mugger room. which is normal because level 4 normally does have a Mugger Room and the bomb upgrade as well. So Truant will spend his 65.
There's a non-bomb upgrade.
By the way, level 2 was Raft Block, so Raft required to beat this seed.
Wow. So an easy Raft in 6, definitely working out to everyone's advantage.
And no question about it, Xarnax will try to find the item down. Second quest level 2, which has 20 rooms. The item will be behind a transport, or not a transport staircase. There is a transport staircase in level 2.
It will be a staircase, yes. Here's the... Okay, the Triforce piece is up there.
Yep. Here's a staircase for Xarnax. Let's see if this is the item. We'll find out.
No, it's the other side of the transport.
Of course not. That's why you always check your staircases, because then you check the staircase. So of course, other side of the transport, because game likes to be cruel like that.
Well, that's always brings up a good question. Is it a good idea to check out the transport or not? You know, some players like to go in, check to see if it's the item or not. And some might, explore.
Yeah, I think you have pretty much a difference of opinion. I think it's pretty much split down the middle, no matter how you ask. As we find the heart container.
Is guarded by a lone Dodongo.
Wow, he does not want to pick up the heart container right now. Or will he this time?
Maybe just trying to avoid those bubbles.
Had to. That's the only thing I can think of. So Xarnax now guaranteed this.
The item in 2 has a potential of being wand blocked.
Well, that's true, and Xarnax doesn't have the wand out of level 8.
Which would come really handy here for the Gibdo room.
Oh, yeah. So with that red candle, which TruantGamer also has. So right now, TruantGamer definitely has the combat advantage at this point. And oh, shoot again. Xarnax will have to find another way. Oh, and Truant taking a death in the desert to those blue Octoroks, so back to start he goes yet again. A lot of deaths in this seed so far for both of our runners. It's been a brutal one, and even though TruantGamer won his seed against Crystal Saver, he still took quite a few deaths before he stumbled upon that red ring, so combat has definitely been brutal for both of these runners in the early game.
Yeah, the seed has definitely been I mean, it's good in the sense that, the items... Here we go, TruantGamer about to do the burn clip.
Yep, to see if there is a level behind second quest
bombs.
level 7 spot.
There we go. It doesn't open.
No, it's a blank, so...
Yeah, normally you have to go all the way from the other side of the other side of the screen in order to burn that bush, and that, of course, is where the second quest level 7 is.
Still trying to find the item here in level 2 for Xarnax. Maybe it's here. Maybe it is a Gliok block. That's the potential push block room.
But the thing is, though, is that what else do we need? We know that the power bracelet is in level 8, correct?
Maybe the red ring's here in 2, though, which would would really help out TruantGamer and Xarnax42 for that matter. So,
we know that the red ring is here in 2?
Oh, we don't know that the red ring is here in 2. I said it's a possibility.
Yeah, the red ring or the any key. I think those are the only 2 items left that I think the racers will...
And that's all for Xarnax42, so he comes out of level 2 empty-handed. He'll have to come back later. And unfortunately, those Octoroks say, get back on that island! And Now, TruantGamer now knows the location of level 9. Again, this is first quest level 9, known as the Great Equalizer, because we've seen races get flat out turned upside down because no lead is safe when you enter that level.
Yeah, first quest 9 is perhaps one of the more brutal of the levels, just because of the amount of staircases and the combat and just the sheer size. Second quest 9 is, by comparison, far more tame, although it has a lot more tricks and traps.
Yeah, first quest level 9 has 57 rooms, 6 sets of transport staircases. Second quest level 9 only has 46 rooms, just 2 sets of transport staircases, and one one-way staircase. So when you find a staircase, a good chance you're going to find an item off the bat. As TruantGamer finds a large secret that'll top out his wallet, and he's going to find a potion shop here. No letter, no business. And no more business for TruantGamer as he takes a death on that screen. So back to start he goes. Xarnax42 heading for the Dead Woods. Going to check where a 100 large secret would be, but it's a blank.
Yeah, we saw that on TruantGamer's side before.
Right. Xarnax42 will burn this bush. And
there's the other hint shop.
He's going to get some very valuable hints.
Yeah.
It's old news for us, but it's new news for Xarnax. Well, the raft is old news for everybody. As is the ladder. TruantGamer going to bomb his way into a casino, but he's already got the maximum number of rupees. No need to play.
At this point, I think after Xarnax saw those hints, I think, are you got to be kidding me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's thinking right now.
Little does Xarnax know that it's just in that one screen, that's where the wand is.
Of course, can you negotiate through all of those blue wizards? I mean, TruantGamer did a fantastic job to get through that screen. I certainly wouldn't have been able to have done that. As TruantGamer going to find behind that recorder lake, meet the old woman at the grave. Well, that just tells us about those bombs we saw earlier.
Xarnax getting a life refill.
TruantGamer still only has 4 hearts. I don't believe he has found a take any cave yet like Xarnax42 has. He's found a couple of them.
Well, Truant is about to discover level 2, so maybe he will be able to, get a little bit more done here with that wand.
No, level 2 is behind the vanilla level 4 raft spot.
Oh, we haven't seen this particular spot. My mistake.
Let's find out what's here.
Oh, it's a
nope,
vanilla
it's not.
take any.
Hey, chat, you know what to do about that. Yeah, that's a nice find. No docking fee. I was hoping to find a level 1 here so we'd have the rare double raft block situation, but not this time.
Oh, those dark nuts are not letting him go.
Not in my house! Ho, ho, ho! And TruantGamer just says, bump that. I will recorder my way out of there and move to the candle shop.
Look at this. Xarnax is actually taking down some of these whiz robes.
It's not a bad strategy, but if he wants to... Ooh! Yeah, he's got him locked in place. You see that one that's moving right up the coping of that staircase? I love it. So Xarnax42 is going to have a free path. He's going to get that wand.
And if he keeps that one whiz robe alive, he's only going to have to deal with that one whiz robe going back and forth into that until he leaves the dungeon.
Yeah, Xarnax42 playing smart here in level 8. So yeah, as long as he doesn't clear that room,
but
and as long as he doesn't leave.
If I do recall, though, that could be a potential item drop room.
Let me see if that staircase is a potential item drop room.
Maybe
not
it's
spiral.
just a...
not a spiral.
Okay, well... No, okay, yeah.
The 3 staircase rooms are the 5 loungers room, or the 5 musketeers room, as I like to call it, because they look like tiny candy bars, those fun-sized candy bars you might get at Trick or Treat. The reverse C is a potential with a drop, and the other one that is a potential with a drop, it's like the arrow pointing to the left and an arrow pointing to the right, kind of like those arrows you'd find in those old school Atari games.
You mean the bracket room?
Yeah, the bracket room. That's it. The bracket of the parentheses room. That's it. Yes.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a Goma block.
Potentially, this could be a drop for Xarnax42, but we don't have the bow out of level 1. That, by the way, is the only level we haven't found yet. TruantGamer now in level 3 for the first time. He's going to get his ladder.
Ooh, getting hit by the bunnies.
Yep, so back to start he goes. Another death there for TruantGamer.
So yeah, that's a good question. Where do you go from here?
Yeah, Xarnax42.
Maybe, you know what? I think we're Goma blocked.
I think you're right. Looks like we need the bow out of level 1, but the 64,000 rupee question is, where is level 1?
What if level 1 is power bracelet blocked?
That would be a nice
Oh no, and it
feat.
can't be power bracelet blocked because if level 8 has a power bracelet.
True. Yep. So
unless there's a trick to getting through that area, because that would be a kicker right there.
Yep. Now we find the map of level 3.
You know what? I think we found the Triforce in level 3.
Yep.
That's Goma blocked, or
of course it is.
So then, yeah, level 8 being completely Goma blocked is definitely a possibility.
There's a heart container for Truant. And go ahead and up an A. He's got 6 hearts as well. I'll see if he can find that ladder here in level 3. I'm just curious where the heck it was, because I didn't see it on Xarnax's side, and you didn't see it on Xarnax's side either, Jiggly, so I'll be curious to where it is.
Well, it can't be here because we know Xarnax was not able to dispose of these pancakes.
Yeah, right you are on that front.
But you know what, though? Even if it's something such as a key in this next room here, yeah, at least that's a bit helpful. Yeah, just a key. That's still not... I wouldn't call that, considering the key count that TruantGamer has, not a waste of time at all.
Now TruantGamer's going to go ahead and do the pirouette. Well, he's going to check this cave first, but he can do a pirouette. That's where level 7 is.
Pirouette to level 7.
Yeah, that's where level 7 was. Xarnax back into level 2 now with
Xarnax is now into level 2, I should say. Oh yeah, no, Xarnax, yeah.
Yeah, Xarnax back. Truant has not been in level 2 yet. Oh, and TruantGamer taking a death to those Lionels. Back to start he goes again. Tell you what, Truant has let Xarnax42 hang around because of these deaths. I'm telling you, it could come back.
It doesn't push.
So there is no staircase there. That means it's elsewhere in level 2.
Is the Triforce? No, I don't know. This was a 5 rupees in this room here.
Yep. So there was already a drop. Yeah.
Yeah, it was already a drop in that room, but...
Right. It was that nickel. We saw it earlier. Relatively easy room for Xarnax. Just has to clear these wall masters. Oh, and another death! My goodness gracious. TruantGamer, I'm telling you, that combat is really... This has to be the item. This has to be our item here in level 2. So what do we have here? We've got...
Oh, it's the any key.
Oh, that's a great find there. So any key troubles that Xarnax might have had is now a thing of the past, and that's money he's going to be saving. Because we speculated that these runners are going to purchase keys. Now Xarnax doesn't have to do that anymore.
And at this point, I would give Xarnax the advantage just because of that any key. I know that TruantGamer definitely has more overworld explored, and has a few more items and whatnot, and that early wand. But in any key, the first 6 levels are going to be second quest.
Yeah, it's hard to really choose a leader at this point. Chat, you know what to do about that particular Triforce. As Xarnax gets his very first Triforce piece of the match, 44 minutes in. And yeah, we have already discovered all of the items in this seed except 3. And there's a 2 in 3 chance, Jiggly, that the red ring is in level 9.
That's very true.
Now, TruantGamer back to the screen again, and of course, I gotta do it, Jiggly. I don't always get to clock. But when I do, it's after I've killed the last Lionel on the screen. Stay fighting, my friends. That was the most interesting man in Hyrule.
Yeah, so I think the ladder was in the screen with the Stalfos then. Which makes...
Let's see.
Yep, there we go. There's the ladder for Truant? Wait, no. Yeah, that's right. Ladder for Truant.
Yep. And you know what's funny? I didn't see him pick it up. It had to be on his feet.
Yeah, no, I actually did see it for a brief second.
Exactly. Like you said. You said a brief second.
Also, that is the vanilla item drop room in Second Quest Level 3. That's where the magic boomerang's located.
I didn't know that because I don't need the magic boomerang because it costs you bait to get the magic boomerang. So I actually didn't know that that was the particular room that the magical boomerang was in. So very observant there, Jiggly.
Well, some of us have explored the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Second Quest a few times here and there, but not 100%. I don't run 100%. Xarnax in level 4.
Well, you see, that's the big difference between picking up the game when it first came out and picking up the game a little later on.
Right, you are there.
There's a bomb upgrade.
And he can afford it.
Ooh,
hey!
That's good. That's a
maximum. So it's a big money seed. The bomb upgrade price was a little bit on the pricey side, but definitely worth it as Xarnax finds his red candle here in level 4. Folks, as you can see on the tracker, we are down to just 3 items. The power bracelet, the red ring, and the magical boomerang.
But we know that the power bracelet is in level 8.
Then we gotta light that up.
Did I not light that up?
Let's light it up right now, shall we? Okay, so the 3 items that we're now looking for are the red ring, the magical boomerang, and the bombs. I'm going to call it right now. Red ring and bombs in 9. I think we're going to see the magical boomerang in 7.
Let's hope not.
Well, we'll find out if it ever gets found. But yeah, red ring, no matter which way you slice it, red ring is going to be in a nasty dungeon. But it could be here in 7. And unfortunately, it looks like we might have some technical difficulties on Xarnax's side, but we'll get him back up to speed, as soon as possible.
Here's Ganon's room.
So we've already seen Ganon's room, and we've already seen Zelda's room, and I guess we had the super magical breakfast room there. We have a manhandler. Can you get the bullseye?
Not quite.
Not quite. That took the words right out of my mouth. And now manhandler being what we like to call in the Zelda community, troll handler. Oh! How did that not hit? That one hits, though. Much easier room for TruantGamer. We've got these Tektites. He'll pick up a key. He's got 2 keys.
I think
here's the spiral staircase. Could be our item.
It should be our item. It's like...
And
it's our item. It's the red ring.
Jewelry! Very nice.
That is huge. That is huge. And you know what? That is actually really good. Because that means that you know, you're not going to even need to worry about finding that item, any items in 9. Because the only 2 items remaining, the magic boomerang and the other thing.
The bombs.
The bombs, yeah, you're not going to... Although, those bombs might actually come in handy, depending upon where they find them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, as you can see below, we now have a full item recap for this seed, right there.
There's our second bait block.
Yep, there would be 2 bait blocks when you have first half second quest and second half first quest, because there is a bait block in level 7, which is what you would...
Yeah, TruantGamer getting the information that the magic key is in level 2, which he doesn't know about that yet, so that's useful information because needs to go back to level 2.
Yeah, and remember, the Triforce was not far away from the any key, so you gotta believe that TruantGamer is gonna stumble upon it on the way. Getting that red ring, TruantGamer desperately needed that. He had taken a lot of deaths in this seed so far, as Xarnax finds a Mugger Room, and he's going to pay up, or at least he's going to try and pay up nothing. He has no bombs. He'll pay the 65.
Still looking for this. Well, this could be the Triforce.
Not quite on the
It is
bullseye,
the
but
Triforce.
hey! Good shot with that wand to take down that last segment. And that's a weak man handler there, because it went down in 1 zap, because normally each segment of a manhandler is 4 HP. So that rolled -2. That's nice.
There's Xarnax getting the compass for 4.
We did get some indication that when Xarnax had his technical difficulties, he did manage to find the recorder, so he now has that in possession. So he's looking for the Triforce.
All right.
So right now we're looking at 3 Triforce pieces for TruantGamer. Xarnax just got his second Triforce out of level 4.
Do we ever see
He's
what the
definitely in this map.
do we ever see what the second diamond in 4 was? Oh yeah,
He's got them both.
oh yeah, that's
Red
right. The
candle's
other
the
one
other
was
one.
the red candle. That's right.
Yep, we have the full item recap on the bottom left. For those of you who may have just joined us late for this race, welcome to Speed Gaming 4. TruantGamer versus Xarnax42. Winner moves on to the Elite 8, the quarterfinals of the winner's bracket. Xarnax now in level 5.
And speaking of level 5, TruantGamer is in level 5's original location, getting the letter.
And remember, Xarnax42 opted not to pick up the letter. Xarnax confident in his combat abilities, and he's going to have to prove it here with this Wizrobe.
We still have
Nice
not
grace
seen level
grade.
1. We still have not seen level 1.
Leads me to believe it's probably recorder blocked somewhere. We haven't really checked many recorder spots, though.
That's true. Yeah. No, it's got to be recorder blocked because it can't be power bracelet blocked unless there's a trick to level 8.
Yeah, we don't know about that. As Truant finds a bonus cave, we'll pick up this heart container. He's now sitting on 8 hearts to Xarnax's 7.
At least they're now finding all the hearts.
Yeah, we weren't finding any for the longest of time. It took 20 minutes to find our first heart container, which was in a dungeon, as Truant finds the Cross the River Casino. Not going to play. Now remember, Truant was in level 5 earlier, got to about halfway, and then had to give it up, unfortunately. We'll see if Xarnax fares any better.
But we haven't checked the forgotten spot yet, I don't believe.
We've checked the forgotten spot.
We have. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe Xarnax checked it earlier.
Yeah, you're probably right there. I will admit I have my eye more on TruantGamer's side.
And that was just the door per penalty, so he's now down to 99 rupees, and Xarnax finds that that's a red herring. That block doesn't push.
Ooh, Xarnax getting a clock.
Yep, now he's trying to clip his way to get past Wizrobe stuck on the door, and he's about to be a dead Wizrobe. Boom. Gets a key, but he doesn't need it.
TruantGamer picking up a key.
Can't fault him at this point. Nope, can't fault him at this point.
And we have a recorder spot here.
He's going to blow the whistle.
Nothing.
Nothing. Now, TruantGamer's probably slowly starting to figure out that level 1 probably blocked by some kind of fashion, likely the recorder.
Ooh, there's another big money secret. Judging by what's been seen so far, I think that we're either going to be seeing the Dead Woods. Well, there's still 2 spots left in the grave. But, you know, there's the spot in the Dead Woods, and then there's also the spot near start.
That's right.
I know that the spot near start, you know, sort of likes to be a level every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a potion shop. Not going to show off the letter just yet, but no potions for TruantGamer at this point. At least I don't think he picked up a potion in a bonus cave. Now, here's the blue ring shop, but that's way too late. Truant already has the nice piece of jewelry.
And that's pretty much it for Death Mountain.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that it's recorder blocked somewhere. I mean, it could be in the desert. Yeah, Dead Woods is a possibility. Yeah, there's definitely a few possibilities. One near the coast is another possibility.
Yeah, it sounds like that's what's going to end up happening. TruantGamer is going to, you know, go head through the graveyard, down and around, and, you know, probably end by the coast. There's a dig dogger guarding the staircase in level 5.
Yeah, technically a recorder block, but not really because, again, both of our runners do have the recorder and the wand.
Well, I called that one seed where the Triforce out of 1 was technically bunny blocked.
Right. But it really
and the
wasn't.
One being extremely difficult to find.
Possible recorder spot here. Blank. That's a blank.
Yeah. There's one more spot down here.
Yep, Truant gonna... Well, not yet.
Well, there's one spot
Recorder
here.
Lake.
Yeah, Recorder Lake.
Nothing here, though.
That's the white sword item.
Yeah, Xarnax actually checked that spot earlier. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. That's right, the hint had to do with the heart container. Never mind.
Yeah, we found a hint that said that where the heart container is the white sword item.
Yep, so Truant now has 10 hearts. Finding some more money here. We'll put him at 177 rupees. Xarnax still looking for the Triforce here in level 5.
Nope, nothing in that spot.
Man, a lot of recorder spots being empty. So the recorder not bringing up much, but there's still a few spots left to check. Ooh, the southwest location.
Check.
That's it.
No, I'm still going to stand by that level 1 is here by start, you know, just a couple screens north. Unless that's already been checked.
I don't know if that's been checked yet, but I know exactly what you're talking about because I believe there's a 30 rupee secret behind that recorder spot. Yes, I know what you're talking about. You bet.
Yeah. Just another potion shop. there at the arrow spot.
I'm a little surprised Truant hasn't showed off the letter yet with 177 rupees. I mean, there really isn't much more TruantGamer could buy. I think the only thing I could think of is he wants to save his money for arrow fodder.
Interesting. Oh, you know what? I don't think is he headed towards Candle Row? I think he's headed either that or back to level 2. It's back to level 2.
Yeah, this will be the first trip to level 2, I believe, for Truant.
Well, if it's the first trip, then that's good then, because then Truant will know to look for that, magic key.
Yeah, with only 2 keys to his name, it's definitely going to be something he'll gladly take.
Well, about to be another extra key there.
Xarnax, unfortunately, coming out of level 5 empty-handed as well, so something about level 5 is making it tough for these runners. Probably the Wizrobes.
Yeah.
Truant's map looks like Xarnax's map when he was in level 2, that straight line on the right side of the A.
Oh, that's even worse because you have to spend a key to get, shoot blocked.
Ah, that's brutal. And Xarnax, speaking of brutal, we've seen that death on TruantGamer side a few times, and now Xarnax takes the same death to those Lionels. Truant wants that heart container, but he does not want to get cursed. He finds the opening, and he'll pick up that heart container to go up to 11. That's quite a few hearts.
And we know that this room here is a bust.
Yep, there was nothing here. And now Truant spends his final key. Now he knows where the Triforce is, so if he gets to the Triforce, if he goes one room to the east, I believe, he'll find that all-important any key.
So it looks like the desert has come up empty.
Yep, Xarnax had checked that. I think it could boil down to one of 2 spots. The one spot you were talking about near start, and then the one spot that's right next to the coast. There's like a 10 secret there in the second quest.
The 10 secret spot. It's like a glorified Three Musketeers room.
Yep, absolutely right.
Actually, no, wait, that's the Tree Musketeers room.
Correct, yep. Now Xarnax back into level 7 here. 33 rooms of pure chaos. It'll be a great find for Xarnax because he can get that red ring. Ooh, there was a way to get to the Triforce room without making the way to the item room, and if TruantGamer decides not to explore level 2, he's going to miss out on that any key, which could prove to be costly.
Well, he's going back in.
He'll be glad he did. He's going to get that any key, which will make level 9 much easier. Now, some people argue that having like few keys, sometimes it works out for you because sometimes it kind of leads you to a path that having the any key would have led you astray. Sometimes it works out like that, but sometimes we've seen level 9 have so many key blocks, it's cost runners races that way. So to me, it's one of those to each their own situations.
I've seen races decided by who gets the any key first.
Yep, and I've seen also races decided where the any key hurt a runner more than help out a runner, and they would end up losing the race that way because it would lead to totally different routing.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about resource management. I mean, just imagine what things would be like if you had infinite bombs.
TruantGamer's now in the room that's going to get his magical key, but he wants to clear these gorillas first. Does not get a bomb drop, but he is going to love seeing this magical key.
Yep, simply magical. And is going to up A to start and hopefully check out this one recorder spot. Do we have
He'll
anything
use
here?
the breadstick. We're about to find out. Do we have level 1 here? Survey says yes.
Burn the witch.
Good call. Jiggly Saint called it the entire time, and boom, we have level 1.
You've played enough of these randomizers, you just start seeing patterns.
Who do you think you are, Michael Larson?
It's like, oh yeah, I've totally seen I've seen this setup before.
Yep, exactly. So level 1 is going to have that bow, which is going to be an item on the floor. May have to full clear it, or just might be there right for the taking. And of course, it might be consumed within an enemy's body, but you don't see that one very often. But it does happen from time to time. No bow here.
There's another Moldorm.
Xarnax takes care of that manhandler. Still looking for the bow here in level 1.
This
Maybe
could be
it's
the room. This is a
possibly.
I think this is a potential drop room.
Yep. So he's going to clear this out. Plus, it'll get him access to that shutter door. Let's find out.
Nope, just the key.
Yep, there was a drop, but not the drop we're looking for. How about this room? Easy room enough. There it is. There it is. TruantGamer getting his bow. So I don't know if he's picked up silvers yet. Maybe he has got them, and maybe he hasn't. But if he gets to the coast, he'll get silver arrows.
Yeah. So now he's just in Triforce and Silver's Gomo.
Yeah, and we're getting an indication that no, he has not gone to the coast to pick up the silver arrows yet.
Oh, you know what? I know why. Because
he didn't have the ladder yet.
But level 9 is right next door.
He'll pick it up after he's done. But
oh no, but that's not going to work because we know that level 8 is very good possibility, and of course the item out of level 3. That's also so that might work against him.
Good news for Xarnax42. He found his red ring, so that's going to quadruple his defense. So his damage now down to 1/4 of the base value. Go to the next room or back, I don't care. I love that. That was the bait block we saw earlier. And now Xarnax sees the old news about the any key. Looks like TruantGamer is going to go for the silver arrows. He might as well. He has the bow equipped, so yeah, he's going to get those silver arrows right now. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, TruantGamer in Triforce and Go mode.
Yeah, probably going to book it back to level 8 first thing. Well, actually, no. Level 3 is closer.
So I'm telling you, TruantGamer, he's going to start to turn on those afterburners, Jiggly Saint, and much like the race against Crystal Saver, TruantGamer is going to win this by virtue of his routing. Because, you know, Xarnax42, in my opinion, has played a little bit cleaner. He's taken fewer deaths than TruantGamer. But he's gonna end up winning this race the same way he won the race against Saver, and that was his routing. His routing's been pretty good tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely a contender.
No question about it. I mean, when you beat the best in the world in Crystal Saver, you're definitely a force to be reckoned with. It's no fluke.
But then that might be a bit scary because, wait a minute, doesn't that make you the best in the world? And then you know that everyone's going to be gunning for you then, right?
Well, he does have the big bullseye in his back right now, but TruantGamer does pick up the Triforce in level 3, so that's 6 on the board now for Truant.
Now, you know, of course, we still got level 9 to go as well, and that's the great equalizer.
Absolutely, but right now, TruantGamer, depending on how long Xarnax takes to find that Triforce. Remember, the Triforce was behind a manhandler here in level 7. He knows where it is. It's in the eye. That's kind of scary, but I love it. I like how the eye is blinking in that
Well, I mean,
shape.
level 7 is called the demon.
I love it. I want to see the Triforce be in there more often. That's pretty cool to see the Triforce in the eye of that demon. That's pretty cool.
I've also heard that it was also called the unicorn. So
it kind of, you know what it kind of looks like to me? It kind of looks like that whale enemy in Bubble Bobble. What are they called again?
I
haven't played that game. I'm sure somebody in chat who's played Bubble Bobble before is going to know the answer. TruantGamer is going to forget about bombing those Dodongos here in level 5. He's looking for his Triforce.
Are you sure that Triforce couldn't be in the Dodongo room?
Right.
Now that's the last thing you want to see is a Triforce blocked triple Dodongo room, because unfortunately, without a sword, you can't do the traditional stun and slash to get your bombs back.
No, because the only way you can do that, you have to have the sword. One's not going to cut it.
Speaking of which, may want to consider that Dodongo room, considering the next room had some, lovely whiz robes.
Yeah, the Dodongo room is a possibility. I mean, we'll see. You got to have at least 6 bombs, though, so TruantGamer's 3 bombs is not going to work out for him.
Yeah, it's probably going to come back in with some more bombs.
Baron von Blubba, that's what the name of that
right.
whale is. I had forgotten about that, so...
No, I haven't played Bubble Bobbles in, like, centuries.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, the song is firmly stuck in my head, but, you know.
It's a very catchy song. You know, it's one of the most popular arcade theme songs that's around. That, you know, you hear that tune, you instantly know it's Bubble Bobble. It's a very iconic tune. Xarnax did top out his wallet when he found that large secret. So now TruantGamer just needs 5 and 8 at this point.
8's the one that I think everyone's going to worry about.
Oh, absolutely.
And here's the bomb shop. Now, the good news is TruantGamer did get that bomb upgrade, so that does mean that he's got, a bigger bomb capacity, which might, turn out to work really well with those whiz robes.
Yeah, he could hold up to 14 bombs. For those of you who have just joined us, the price of the bomb upgrade was 113 rupees, and Xarnax will pick up the heart container at the raft spot, putting him at 10, and it gave you 6 extra bombs, so it was a pretty darn good bomb upgrade this seed.
That was the one we found in level 7, correct?
The bomb upgrade, where was the bomb upgrade? Yeah, that'd be level 7.
Yeah, the other bomb upgrade would be in level 4.
That's right, because in second quest, both bomb upgrade and the mugger room are in level 4. There's 2 mugger rooms in level 7, and then the other bomb upgrade's in level 8. And speaking of level 8, that's what Truant will head for now.
Well, with the amount of hearts that he's got now, plus that red ring, it's like, this whiz robe room, not a big deal.
Yeah, because instead of losing 2 hearts every time you get hit by those blue Wizro beams or touch its body, you only lose half a heart.
Here's that Goma.
Door per penalty for Xarnax, so he loses his maximum rupee status. And
he gets the compass.
Wouldn't it be something if the Triforce was guarded by a blue Goma? Because we had a seed the other night where both the compass and the Triforce were Goma blocked. I want to see this. I want to see this Triforce be Goma blocked.
Hey, don't remind me of that.
Xarnax now finds level 1, so he's going to get his bow. Do we have a Goma block?
No,
Should be room if it is. Free Triforce! It's a spike room, so TruantGamer with his 7th Triforce piece, getting very close to being eligible to go to level 9.
Yeah, I'd say that was an otherwise friendly level 8. I guess you could say level 8 is like one of those houses where all the people are like really really nice and friendly, but out front you have like a beware of dog sign.
Oh yeah. The dog in this case would be both the Gomas and the blue Wizrobes. Now Truant going back into level 5 with 12 bombs equipped. And Xarnax finding his heart container. He's now got 11.
Well, manages to get another bomb pack.
And does manage to take down the last blue Wizrobe. Now gonna get by that Dodongo. He's gonna use
here
these
we go.
bombs here.
Yeah, this could potentially have it for sure.
One more Wizrobe left to go, but he misses on that shot.
That's the oh.
Well now.
What was I saying about the triple Dodongo room?
It's required. Tell you what, though, we've seen some difficult enemy sets be the guard of compasses. We saw the Goma, the blue Goma, guarding the compass in level 8, and blue Wizrobes guarding the compass in level 5. So Truant is going to need plenty of explosives.
And there's the bow for Xarnax42.
Yep, so now he is also in Triforce and Go mode. Now he's looking for the Triforce here in level 1. So right now, Truant in a very, very favorable position to advance to the quarterfinals, unless we have one of those level 9s, and we've seen a couple of level 9s already like this in the bracket stages. Unless we have one of those level 9s...
Don't remind me of those level 9.
Right. TruantGamer is in a very, very good position at this point.
By the way, that would, Triforce was wand block, too.
Yeah, so you needed to get the wand out of level 8 to get that Triforce out of level 1, but that's kind of typical when it comes to swordless randomizers. You tend to have those chain reaction seeds where one item leads to another. Now, Truant's back in there with 7 bombs. He's going to go outside to farm some bombs off of these blue Lionels, which are in the bomb-dropping group. Nice clock pick up there, and he does get a bomb drop. Very good.
We'll have to spend a few bombs, though, to get past this room again.
Xarnax back into level 6 now. Now he's already got the raft. He just needs the Triforce here. He's in Triforce and Go mode. Both of our runners are.
Yeah, so it really could come down to level 9 routing.
It very well could. It depends on how fast Xarnax42 is able to turn on the Afterburners to get his Triforce pieces and move on to level 9 himself. Truant, though, only has 7 bombs, so his shots have to be perfect. Well, the first one's good. Second one's good as well. So, oh, he's 3 for 3. Great job, TruantGamer. He's got level 9. That might be one of the fastest swordless triple Dodongo kills you will ever see, folks. That was well played. We haven't seen these much in this seed, these orange Lamoles. We haven't seen Danger Noodles, so it's been a lucky break for these runners. So Xarnax is able to push that block here in the triple bar room.
Yeah, and I believe this leads up to where the Triforce is, or... Yeah, no, the Triforce was down in the H-Mote room, that's correct.
Yep, that's right. To answer a question in chat, with Dodongos with the sword, if you can stun them, you can stab them with the sword to get a pack of bombs.
And TruantGamer is finally in level 9. We are going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. We're going to be able to hear that roar from any of the 4 adjacent rooms to his location. We're also looking for the single shutter door that does not open when all the enemies are defeated.
And so there's also 4 potential hints with 3 old men in play. But ladies and gentlemen, right off the bat, here's Ganon. 7 or 8 hits with the wand will be required. A high roll driver, a Ganon hug will cost him 1 heart. There's 1 hit. As Xarnax gets the Triforce. 3, 4. Xarnax has the Triforce out of 6. 6. Low HP Ganon. Down goes the pig. We've got crispy bacon on the board. Truant gets his Triforce of power.
Yeah, so scratch what I said about the shutter door that will not open. Now TruantGamer is looking for a single shutter door that opens as soon as he enters the room, but the enemies are still alive.
Now, this could be a very fast level 9 potentially, but of course, as we all know, Zelda likes to be the champion world hide-and-seek player, and she tends to be an Ice Queen more often than not. We'll see if that comes into play this time around. Truant will take the staircase, and it is a transport staircase. Again, as I mentioned earlier, first quest level 9 has 6 sets of transport staircases. Going to take him to the far western region. He's not able to bomb to the south, so he's going to have to take this door here. And we have a hint. Moblins guard the compass. So we now know what kind of enemy has the compass, but
well, here's another.
A lot of room.
Ooh, the silvers lie elsewhere. Wow, that's 2 hit rooms right in a row.
You don't see that very often, but there you go. So here's a potential room that might have this compass here, because we do have Moblins. Xarnax back into level 3, but time is running out for Xarnax. He still needs the Triforces out of 3, 5, and 8. Remember, level 5 was tripled the dongle blocked. You need a lot of bombs, and when Xarnax finds out about that, as Xarnax quickly gets the Triforce out of level 3, so that's his 6th piece. Here's another potential for the compass.
Nope.
That's not it.
Here's a... Oh, there's a Patra.
Good old Patra way.
Zelda.
Nope. Otherwise, that shutter door would have automatically opened. So Zelda's not there, but Truant's going to take down this Patra anyway, because once you kill a Patra, it's done for good.
Yeah, Patras are basically bosses.
Yep. That was a very nice kill, and he does get a bomb drop. Very, very good, because he may need those bombs.
Still nothing.
Still no compass. We've seen plenty of Moblins. That's what makes that hint tough. Moblins guarding the compass. There only needs to be 1 Moblin in the room to qualify for that. So if there's a lot of rooms and, Moblin's the count of any, it could be anywhere. Now Xarnax going to level 8. Which shouldn't be too terribly tough for Xarnax now that he's got the bow and arrow equipped.
Another staircase.
Yeah, that's back to where TruantGamer started. Just about, but not quite. I don't know, a heart and a half, though, so he's going to have to be careful. Remember, he does not have a potion. Does have a letter if he opts to buy some, though.
So we can go down here. We see anything in this room?
Oh, shoot. By the way, a diamond staircase with a Patra and a key on the northeast corner. How vanilla.
Oh.
Truant going to go through this shutter door room and will not find anything here. So he may check the staircase. He may check this locked door. He'll check the locked door just to find another one.
I'm glad that TruantGamer got that any key.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ooh, that could have been Zelda's room, but it's not.
Very well could have been, but Zelda doing her best right now to keep herself away from Truant. Xarnax going to take on this Goma. Remember, the Triforce wasn't too terribly far away from that Goma, so Xarnax42 is going to get close. Wait a minute, that was a blue Goma. I scratched that. Tell you what, Princess Zelda living up to her expectations of being the Ice Queen, the hide-and-seek champion. She's done a good job keeping hidden from Truant.
Yep.
Xarnax trying to find the Triforce here in level 8, but I don't think he's heading in the right direction.
No, I don't think we've seen this area at
So
all.
he may find the power bracelet. Now that takes him back to that Patra 2-like room.
At least it's not an expanding Patra.
Right. Hey, how vanilla! Because the Patra 2 is not the expanded Patra in First Quest either. There's the map for Xarnax, so he is getting closer.
You think we might have a possible magic staircase?
Oh, absolutely, that's a possibility. Of course, there could be a workaround as well, so you just never know. Here's the Triforce for Xarnax, so that's going to be his 7th piece, so he needs the one out of level 5, but he needs a lot of bombs. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to need a lot of bombs in order to claim his prize, so Xarnax42 definitely gaining some ground, but Truant's still in a very favorable position, but this level 9 proves to be one of those level 9s. Xarnax...
Hold on a minute here. Xarnax did not pick up a bomb upgrade. Is that correct?
Nope, he didn't find the bomb upgrade in 7.
Ooh, and you need bombs to get through that room to get down to that corner because the whiz robes.
That's right.
Oh, so you have to find a bomb pack on your way to those Dodongos.
Yes. This is going to be very, very tough for Xarnax. Very tough.
Because I was going to say, there's a blue moblin. There we go. There's a bomb pack. Excellent. There we go.
Yeah, Xarnax, he's going to have a very hard time. He needs to be perfect on his shots.
Well, he can miss 2. Is he going to know?
All right.
He's
going to go for the...
He's going for the Dodongos.
He is! Nice.
Ooh,
Unfortunately, yeah, he's got to be perfect now. He needs one more, and he has to nail the shot. He's got to nail this shot. He's waiting for the right time. He got him. And with that, Xarnax now eligible to go into level 9, and the potential comeback is real for Xarnax as he's going to be heading for level 9. He's going to have to pick up the pace, but he has caught up, folks.
Where is this girl?
Look at that whole central section of the map that has not been discovered yet by TruantGamer. That central part of the map very well could unlock the secret to where the princess is.
Well, Ganon's installation might be absolutely terrible, but certainly knows how to make a dungeon that's rather convoluted and hard to get through.
Xarnax was farming some bombs. Not only did he get a clock drop, he got 2 bomb drops, so he's now got 8 bombs. So he's fully ready to go into level 9.
This could be the compass, although Truant is not going to check.
I don't blame him at this point. For all he knows, he could be in a dogfight, and little does he know, he is in a dogfight right now against Xarnax42. So you can't fault him for not clearing rooms. Well, there it is! Get your GGs out for TruantGamer. He will be moving on to the quarterfinals in the winner's bracket as he rescues Princess Zelda. Jiggly, what is our official SRL time?
Alright, let me just double check this thing here. Ooh.
While you're checking that, tell you what, Xarnax put up a very valuable comeback.
Alright, we got an official time of 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 5 seconds.
Very nice job for TruantGamer. Once again, routing was really, really good, and Xarnax, his comment was I'd say was better than Truant's, but in the end, Truant's routing prevailed in this scene, much like it did against Crystal Saber. I mean, finding that one 5 minutes in, that helped him a lot. Let's say Xarnax finds that one, and ladies and gentlemen, here's Zelda! 8 hits or 7 hits is what we need to take down Princess Zelda. A hug will cost him 1 heart. And there's a nice warm hug right there. 2 hugs! I guess Zelda has a thing for Stelphos. So Xarnax will have to try it again. And with that, we have our winner, TruantGamer, in the commentator's booth with us. GG, congratulations once again. Your routing proved to be really, really good.
Yeah, thanks. I feel like a lot of it hinged on me taking a second chance right away in 8 and grabbing that wand immediately.
Well, that was a fantastic play there. Xarnax getting close to taking down Princess Zelda here. One more hit. One more hit is what he needs. Got her! Down goes Zelda. We've got Royal Jelly. Xarnax will get the Triforce of Wisdom. So now he just needs to find Ganon. Yeah, getting that one. You made the play. You waited for the Wizrobes to get out of the way. You used a lot of patience. You played very well. And I think that play right there was what gave it to you. That early wand advantage that you had over Xarnax, I think it gave it to you in this race.
Yeah, that's something I've tried to do a lot more of as I've been going this year, is be a little more patient. You know, it's one thing to bulldoze into a room or a spot, and I still died, I don't know how many times from being impatient, but stopping at certain points and saving, you know, those 10 seconds of waiting, they'd save me 30 seconds.
Did Xarnax not save the room? He's fighting Zelda again.
No, he died to that Zelda, didn't he?
Did he?
Pretty sure.
Well, that's weird.
Oh no.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a glitch. I know that's a known glitch. Maybe Xarnax is just putting on a show again just to show off. Who knows? But I know there is a glitch where Ganon can appear again even after you pick up the Triforce. But I don't know.
Xarnax. I think Xarnax is blocked.
No, he's not. That glitch was fixed, remember?
Was it? Oh.
Maybe he doesn't think it was. Who knows? I'm actually genuinely confused. I thought that Fred patched that up, where you couldn't soft lock. Maybe Xarnax doesn't know that, or who knows? Honestly, I'm at a loss right now.
I think he's going to exit, come back into level 9, and see if that changes anything.
Yeah, I'm genuinely confused because I know that it was a known bug in like early releases of the Zelda Randomizer, where if you defeated Ganon and you up and A'd before you left the room, it didn't count as defeating Ganon, and Zelda's shutter door would never open, and thus creating a soft lock. Zelda was still roaring when he left the room. How can that be? He got the Triforce. I was talking about the Royal Jelly.
He up-A'd. How come the bomb wall's still there?
I'm genuinely confused. I don't know what's going on here, but he's gonna fight Princess Zelda again. Must have. I for one am genuinely confused.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. You know what? I think that's what must have happened. He must have done a retry.
Yeah. So Zelda back again. So we get to see more of giant Princess Zelda, and there's the stun lock. 7. Ooh, got a Zelda hug right at the end, but now, officially, down goes Zelda. We've got Royal Jelly. Xarnax will get the Triforce of Wisdom.
That was probably the right play. I mean, if something did go wrong and the room didn't open, he would have been looking forever.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but like I said, I have no idea what happened there. That must be something we might have to talk to the creator about, because I personally thought that was patched. So Xarnax defeated Princess Zelda not once, not twice, but 3 times tonight. For good reason, though, because she likes to be she likes to be the Ice Queen, as I like to say, TruantGamer. So, back to your race, now that we've got the Zelda matter out of our hands. So again, your running was pretty good, but again, 11 deaths, and again, Red Ring was definitely something that really helped you out at the later stages of the game.
Yeah, I think I said it last time that I don't take deaths as seriously as I need to. I don't know why. They don't phase me all that much, but as I started to die, I think 5 times on level 3 screen and elsewhere, I knew I needed to toughen it up a bit. I was hoping Ring was in 7, and
there was. Yep, the other 2 items in 9 were the scrap metal and the bombs, so level 9, you didn't have to seek out the items. Everything was there prior to level 9, but you weren't the only one to die on that money-making game screen where level 3 was. Xarnax took a couple of deaths there as well. It was a brutal screen. Nonetheless, you are definitely riding the tide, my friend. That big victory against Crystal Saver last week, and now you're moving on to the Elite 8 in the winner's bracket, where you get to face off against some new flags. So, what do you think about that?
I can't wait. Let's keep going.
And Xarnax has found Ganon's room, so get your GGs out for Xarnax. He has finished this race, made up quite a bit of ground on you, Truant, at the end, but just too little too late for him.
So Xarnax is finished with an official time of 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 39 seconds.
That was a difference of 7 minutes and 34 seconds. So yeah, Xarnax definitely made up some ground on you, Truant, at the end, but just not enough. Again, big reason was you getting that early one in level 8, making the play, gave you a lead, then you took a nice lead on Xarnax that you did not let go. But with that, we do have our runner-up, Xarnax42, in the commentator's booth with us. GG, I tell you what, you made one heck of a comeback on Truant, but it was just too little too late.
Yeah, man. It took when I found the wand, I knew it could have gone either way, but it was hard to get to in that room, but that room was right there, and it took me way too long to go back there.
Yeah, and a difference, you probably might have guessed it by now. Truant found level 8 early, and he made the play to get past those Wizrobes, got into the spiral staircase, and was rewarded with the one. He got it less than 5 minutes in.
Oh, wow. Well, in that case, I don't feel too bad.
I mean, I think it took you a while to get going, Xarnax, because, Truant, there was a time I think he had like 6 or 7 Triforce pieces, and you were sitting on only 2, but you made, like I said, a heck of a comeback. And by the time you got the 8 Triforce piece, you were almost at level 9 before TruantGamer hit the dot done there. So you made a very valiant effort. Your level 9 was pretty darn good, but just
that 9 was kind of had the opportunity to be ridiculously short.
Did you think you had soft lock after you defeated Princess Zelda? Because it sure seemed like you thought you did.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys had my audio at all, but because I heard the roar, and then you saw I went back and I fought her again, and I was like I figured if the game had registered that I had the Triforce, then that fight wouldn't have been available.
Yeah, Truant, did you run across that when you defeated Ganon?
I did not.
Now, did you? I don't remember. Did you up an A after you defeated Ganon, or did you move to the north?
No, I don't think I did this time. Usually I do. This time I did not, because he was so close to start.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, that is interesting. So, Ganon didn't roar for you, Truant, but Zelda did. That is very interesting. I guess Fred's going to have to hear about that one, because, yeah, I could see how that could have confused you there, Xarnax. And if this would have been a closer race, we might have had to have some kind of interesting ruling on this. But, yeah, just interesting how that worked out. But, yeah, Fred will definitely have to know about that, because that very well could have affected the outcome of the race. Because you retried thinking you had soft lock. You had gotten the Triforce of Wisdom from Zelda. Then you fought her again, and then after you defeated her the second time, nothing dropped.
Yeah, I'm not. I think I might have if Truant hadn't finished yet, I probably would have just kept looking for Zelda. And
yeah, that would have made sense at that point, right?
And then if the door hadn't opened, then I would have basically felt like a dot done there. If
Right.
not, or, yeah. And it doesn't matter. It's a moot point at this point. But yeah, definitely something to make a note of and let Fred know. It was really weird. Yeah, just hearing that roar after I had killed it, and then the fight being available, but still having the Triforce and the door opening for Zelda. So I don't know. But yeah, overall, the seed. My other big problem was I spent way too much time looking for level 1. In general, on these flags, I like to full clear the overworld basically as early as possible, just so I know where all my levels are. I did a little extra searching for hints and the white sword item, because any of those things can give you a big advantage that you don't need to work for. But all that exploration ended up costing me probably.
Well, I can say on my end, I was debating on if I needed to go back into 8 for the power bracelet because I didn't find 1 or 2 yet, and I decided to up A and check those spots, and I happened to luck out. I mean, I could have lost all that time trying to dig it out of 8, and that could have been the difference.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, I'm going to check all the options I have before I dig out that power bracelet, because I know it's a Wizrobe set. I don't want to have to... Yeah, 8 and 5 were both really scary. Man, 5 could have been a ridiculous bomb suck. We got so lucky.
Oh yeah, you did not have the compass on level 5, and if you were wondering where the compass was, it was the blue Wizrobe room, 1 screen left of the Triforce.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, I didn't know. That was the last room I was gonna clear. But yeah, before going back into 5 and 8, just because I knew they were gonna be bomb heavy, I saved, and I was gonna just do like 1 or 2 rooms at a time and retry.
Speaking of bombs, Truant, you found it. Xarnax, unfortunately, you did not. The bomb upgrade, there was a bomb upgrade in level 7, and if I think the other one's in level 4, plus 6 bombs.
That's rather amazing that I didn't find the 1 in 7, because I cleared about 30 rooms in that. It ended up working out okay. I'm glad. For some reason, I skipped the manhandler that had the Triforce, but that ended up working out because it got me the red ring, which I probably would have gone back in and dug for it anyway, but made me able to leave as soon as I got the Triforce.
Yeah, it was a long level 7 for both of you. It's 33 rooms of pure heck, and it proved to be that kind of level 7 again. It was one of those free level 7s. You pretty much had to full clear it just about.
Yeah.
So congratulations, TruantGamer. You are moving on to the Elite 8 flags, and your next opponent is going to be Antlers. And Antlers, a very good vanilla runner in his own right, and he's been tearing up the competition in Swordless as well. So your thoughts about your next matchup?
I haven't played Antlers one-on-one yet, but we've done a lot of Battle Royales, and I don't think the outcome's been very favorable for me, but I'm going to keep going and hope this, like you said, the tide keeps rolling.
You only need to beat him twice.
Absolutely. I mean, you've already taken down the #1 runner in the world in Crystal Saver, so absolutely, it's going to be anybody's game against Antlers. I'm telling you, these matchups are going to get tougher and tougher. And on paper, you think there's a favorite, but when you actually play these flags, it truly is anybody's game. Of course, Xarnax42, you are not out of the tournament yet. You do go into the bonus bracket. Your next opponent is going to be Liquid Husband, so I wish you the best of luck in that. So what's your thoughts about that matchup?
Thanks. It should be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. We get a little bit of banter going on the college sports. It's on Lax Discord, so we got something we can probably put on the line. I don't know. We need to talk about it.
All right, that sounds good. So we wish you both the best of luck in your next race. Jiggly Saint, do you have any questions for these two runners?
No, I don't.
All right, well, GG to the both of you. A very exciting race between the both of you. Very well played. And again, we wish you the best of luck in the next round.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for jumping out on comms and restreaming. Good luck through it moving forward.
Thanks, you too.
All right, so with that, that will do it for us here on Speed Gaming 4. Now, there are some races that are still coming up in play that have not been scheduled yet. I know we have a race between Adaginos and Chester coming up in the round of 16. That one's not been scheduled yet. So that should be a pretty good one. And I know there's a few others that we're still waiting to get posted. So that'll be on either Randomania or the Speed Gaming family of networks. So please make sure you check that. And don't forget make sure you follow both of our runners, TruantGamer and Xarnax42. Also make sure you follow our tracker and also follow our my commentator partner, Jiggly Saint, as well. So, Jiggly Saint, any final thoughts before we wrap things up here on Speed Gaming 4?
Oh boy, it's definitely been a week.
Yeah, and for those of you who may have missed it, we did have a Zelda Randomizer history with the longest winning time, just short of 4 hours. So we've definitely had some doozies of seeds here in the All Boards No Swords tournament during these bracket stages. So. Yeah. That is going to do it for us. On behalf of our two runners, TruantGamer and Xarnax42, on behalf of everybody on our Speed Gaming family of networks, make sure you give all 6 of our channels and our 4 foreign channels, if you are looking for a different experience, the French, Spanish, German, and Portuguese channels, make sure you give them all a follow. And also for my commentator partner, Jiggly Saint, make sure you give him a follow as well. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have yourselves a great evening. We will see you again next time.
Night, everybody.